as we begin this first matchup between the Bludgers and Team PumkinSnatch. What do you think, Seawoods? What are we bound to see?
As we're seeing a couple of rosters, and it looks like we might be having Leo Loden again early game. But it looks like here we go with the kickoff, a phenomenal game of Quidditch to be anticipated.
Oh,
right off the bat, we see Shoney getting stunned by Ketchup on beater.
Ketchup immediately returning attention on over to the Seeker game here to try and get a hit on Alpha Tux, but Alpha Tux weaves masterfully out of the way of Ketchup, continuing with a grand lead on this snitch. Gets a beautiful bump on there, and looks as if Shade from the Bludgers is currently behind on this. Rather uncharacteristic of Shade in previous matches past, but when going up against a player like Tux, it is understandable. Tux is hungry after that last match to try and get that snitch without issue, but Ketchup comes in with a clever clunk, takes a few hits there by Macoon. Macoon always able to really reassess the situation and put in the interference where it is necessary, putting the pressure on Ketchup, who is one hit down here. Oh, but it looks like with that pressure taken off of Shade, Shade has once more returned fire onto this Seeker gameplay, and they are neck and neck. Ketchup eliminates Cardi there, the star chaser for Team PumkinSnatch. But will it be enough to get this first goal here as the Bludgers are in possession? Bludgers lose possession.
PumkinSnatch has just, I believe, kicked something back to Gym Tones and taken out one of their chasers. So as we're seeing Shoney getting taken out earlier, we're watching Gym Tones get taken out. This is about 2 minutes into the game, and we haven't seen a single point go up. This is almost a complete contrast of what we were seeing last game, where Shoney scores right off the gate, but now the snitch race is looking so close, as Tux looks ever so close to grabbing it, but Shade also, looks like Shade takes a bump, and Tux grabs it, making the score 20-0 in terms of PumkinSnatch. 4:49 left on the clock. Can Shoney come out and score right off the gate again?
Ooh, that is going to be a good question. I don't think the Bludgers are willing to concede any quaffle goals there, but Cardi is going to do everything to pass it on down, but concedes possession over to Gym Tones, who picks it up and begins moving back on over to the enemy side of the pitch. I would say that between these two teams, we are seeing an incredibly even chaser core, as both teams concede the quaffle to one another in beautiful shots on goal, saved between PumkinSnatch and Scourge. But it really is coming down to a Seeker difference, and Alpha Tux is leading the charge. Oh! Commentator's curse there. Cardi puts in the first chaser goal with the quaffle sinking into Bludger's hoops, securing PumkinSnatch an additional 10 points.
As we see, Tux is looking about half health. Bludgers are starting to take advantage with a beautiful goal from Gym Tones. But as I was saying, Bludgers are taking advantage a little bit more with their aggressive interference play. Ketchup seems to be playing a phenomenal job focusing Tux and having one chaser try to separate Tux from the snitch.
Oh, we are seeing some incredible beater work over here with Ketchup. Oh, and a beautiful shot from Gym Tones there, bringing the score 20-30 at 3 minutes 15 seconds. Ketchup is doing everything to get in the way of Macoon's attacks on the Seeker, and unfortunately does go down there. Will that be enough for Shade to get back up and really get back at Tux here, as Tux is encroaching on the 75% meter? It is looking like right now Team PumkinSnatch may secure this second snitch and the advantage on this team. The Bludgers have a lot of pressure here, as they are going to need to bring home a victory if they want to keep up with their undefeated nature and climb up higher on the roster. They are at a decent place right now, but they could be safer if they manage to knock PumkinSnatch down. Alpha Tux closer and closer to this. Snitch will swap on over to get a look there. Oh, takes a beautiful hit there from Ketchup, and Jim Tones ties the score at 30-30. This may be the turnaround we were needing. 2 minutes left on this clock and we are at a tied game. Alpha Tux currently keeping a wide berth on this Snitch, just waiting for the opportunity. Oh, takes the bump there from Shade. Shade may yet be able to turn this back around. The pressure is on Tux. Will they crack or will they keep their cool?
I think we saw almost a perfect we're seeing a perfect example of what Bludgers were trying to do, of create separation from Tux and the Snitch, actively eliminating Tux and landing a bunch of hits, creating separation for Shade. Shade looking like approaching the Snitch here. Oh, and another landed hit on Tux. That might be the separation needed.
Oh!
And it is, as Shade grabs the Snitch, making the score 50-30 in terms of Bludgers, with just about 80 seconds left to go. Bludgers, y'all are gonna need to keep the separation, keep the lead.
I simply must give commendation towards the Bludgers there. Not only did we see an interfering tackle, but we also saw the keeper for the Bludgers, Scourge, come in with a beautiful kick, followed up by Just Ketchup's clunk there as Beater, knocking down Tux. That was perhaps the best, most coordinated effort I've seen in interfering with the Seeker play to date. Well done, Bludgers. Oh!
And as we see, with about 30 seconds left, Neo goes down, and it's still an advantage on terms of Bludgers. A nice bump exchange from Tux and Shade. I don't know if it's going to be enough time to get a Snitch, so they might need to prioritize Chaser game here.
Oh, it's looking like this may yet be it. Seawoods, we are at 10 seconds left. There is potential to capture it in the very last... Oh no, there's a bump. Never mind. With that... 50-30, we see the Bludgers take home the first game win in this match series. And I do see over there, Jova does announce an absolutely impeccable comm there, with Shade was down by approximately 60% on that Snitch meter, and turned it around with the help of their team. That is the teamwork and coordination that I love to see here We are moving right on in to this second matchup between the Bludgers and Team PumkinSnatch here. Team PumkinSnatch having everything to prove as they move on in to their first matchup here, or their second matchup here against the Bludgers. What are you thinking, Seawoods? What can we expect?
We can expect excitement where everything is on the line for Team PumkinSnatch. This is being their 5th game of Quidditch played today, and Bludgers just trying to play their 2nd game today, just actively come out with a W here over the number 1 or number 2 team in the league.
And the current score is 0-0 right now. Cardi looking to change that with a beautiful shot on goal there. Brilliantly done. Brilliantly done there. Bringing the score 0-10 at 6 minutes, 20 seconds left on this clock.
And we already see Shade with a really, really low health pool there. Cardi going down on terms of PumkinSnatch. Let's see if we can... If Bludger's gonna land a bump that might... Nope. Looks like Shade is gonna stay up, gaining that Snitch meter for Bludgers here. 6 minutes left to go. Score still 10-0.
Scourge with a beautiful save there, passing the quaffle right on over to Jim Tones. Jim Tones looking to get rid of the quaffle over to Odorina. Odorina setting up a shot against PumkinSnatch, passes it back to Jim Tones. Jim Tones puts it in! 10-10. 5 minutes, 40 seconds left on this clock. Over by the Seeker race, AlphaTux has taken a grand lead, almost 25%, but we have seen turnarounds from Shade in the past. Will Shade be able to make this turnaround yet again here? We are just
It's
past the
looking
80%.
really close with Gym Tones having possession.
Oh no! Oh no! It looks like Gym Tones might have been knocked out of the game there. This is truly unfortunate.
That's crazy happening. And it looks like the Quaffle just stayed right behind the rings.
Oh, I do apologize, everyone here. The match score is currently 10-30. I am doing my best to bring on up the scoreboard yet again, but it was tied to the other screen.
And actively looking like the score going to 30-10 to Team PumkinSnatch here. I'm Shoney has possession, and a beautiful goal by I Am Shoney, making the score 40-10 in terms of PumkinSnatch. This is a shame that Gym Tones disconnects in mid-game. This might be the reason that PumkinSnatch... Oh, and Gym Tones is looking like it's back in. This could be game-changing here. And Gym Tones is loaded back in. But a beautiful goal by Prophecy to make the score 40-20. They're only one snitch catch away. Can Shade bring this back? Can Shade land one of the clutchest bumps?
We will have to see.
Grabbing a snitch.
I do apologize, dear audience. We will be getting the
Shoney
perspective up here shortly.
Shoney in possession, going down the pitch. Tux actively on the snitch, approaching 50% meter, while Shade also is looking a little bit behind on the snitch meter. Oh, Tux takes a beautiful and another hit. Oh, if Bludgers can land one more hit, Tux might be on his way down, so Shade can regain meter.
It is quite possible to see here. We do see over with Ketchup. Ketchup is putting everything to the metal here, trying to knock down Tux, but Tux is weaving masterfully in and out of these oncoming bombardments. Beautiful interference play here. Current score is 20-40 at 2 minutes and 55 seconds left on this clock, and Tux is peeling right ahead. Team PumkinSnatch galvanized by that previous loss and really peeling on ahead.
Shade looking eliminated. Oh, PumkinSnatch hunted down the hero kick and they got it. So Pumpkin going down, but also Shade going down. And Tux actively, I think, is going to try and take advantage of Shade not being around to bump them. And trying to approach this 100% meter. Like Denji was doing earlier, trying to shepherd the snitch almost to go backwards.
Indeed,
indeed. Looking like he's approaching 100% meter at the enemy hoops. Is it gonna be a catch? Ketchup looking like he's almost close to going down here. A beautiful score from Gym Tones, making the score 40-30.
Oh!
And a beautiful catch by Tux, making the score 60-30 with PumkinSnatch. 2 minutes left to go.
Brilliantly done there. Alpha Tux securing the snitch there. But I want to go right on ahead and say that Macoon put in so much work there to bolster their team, as Macoon, as soon as Shade was eliminated, turned fire over to the Bludger's own bludger-beating Ketchup. Ketchup having been attacked and interfered with, giving Tux even greater relief from the oncoming firepower. But it looks like that is only temporary, as Tux does get hit by Ketchup there.
A huge bludger from Ketchup. And also Pumpkin looks like to go down again. Can Bludgers take advantage? Oh, but it doesn't look like they have a beautiful elimination from Ketchup taking out Tux. I don't know if this is going to be it. Do Bludgers have enough time in order to grab the snitch meter that they need in order to win this game too?
There's 1 minute left in this match. I do think there is enough time for Shade to bring this around, but Shade is going to need to stay on their broomstick, which is not an easy task when having to contend against Macoon. Meanwhile, Gym Tones puts in a potentially game-changing goal here, even though, and Ketchup knocks out Macoon to alleviate more pressure on Shade here in the last 30 seconds. 50-60. If Shade captures the snitch here, then the Bludgers win the second game and defeat Team PumkinSnatch most certainly moving up on the roster. Ketchup leaving no mercy on this pitch. Jim Jones ties the game. 60-60 at 15 seconds left. We may be going into overtime.
Is this going to be 2 overtime games in one day? This is going to be some beautiful Quidditch to be played.
No!
Oh, and Shade catches it right in sudden death, throwing blunders into the win of a 2-0 series.
What a capture there! Incredible work! Incredible work! The Bludgers have managed to defeat Team PumkinSnatch, the current second place title. No doubt pushing them further ahead on this match series and within the roster. What a capture there, Shade. Well done. Shade, truly an MVP in today's matchup. But the entirety of the Bludgers team needs to be celebrated for all of that hard work that they put in today.
Yeah.